Hey team, this is Brian. I got a chance to sit down with one of our team members this morning and was just talking about things that you can do during your close to really make it more effective, to make it more comfortable, and just get some bigger orders. And one of the biggest things that I really got a chance to share was just the importance of confidence. You know, when I was a new rep and I would go over some of the prices with things, I would get nervous and I was like that truck backing up, just like beep, beep, beep. You know, that was me. I said the prices were with a lot of hesitation. I had this very nervous energy instead of this really kind of relaxed confidence that I try to bring to the table now. And you got to understand, your customers will never be more sold than you. And so consciously or subconsciously, even if you're saying the right words, if you're saying it in a way that has a lot of sort of that nervous energy like I did, it's really going to hurt your results, and you're not going to get the kind of bigger sales early on that you're really capable of, given the really great demos or great customers that you guys are seeing. You know, it's stuff like that is the foundation. Like the scripts, you know, that's the blueprint. And you know, you going out there and working hard and doing a lot of demos, that's the actual like manual labor. But it's like the confidence, it's the enthusiasm, it's the belief. That's the foundation. And that's why you can do a lot of great stuff following scripts and doing things the right way. But if you don't arm yourself with confidence, it's like trying to build a really great blueprint and having the best builders doing it. But if your foundation is wonky, the whole thing is going to topple over before it ever reaches really the highest heights that it's capable of. And so I was sharing this story. I met with a customer a couple months ago, my last month I had in the field, and the husband, you know, they were looking at the homemaker. The wife absolutely wanted the homemaker, and the husband was kind of on the fence. And you know, I knew they were going to buy stuff. Like I could tell they were, but she really wanted the homemaker, and for him, he was just having a hard time wrapping his head around it. So I just remember, you know, getting a chance to talk to him, and I just tried to really empathize with him. And I said, hey, Mr. Jones, you know what? Honestly, it sounds like if you guys had Cutco, you'd really use it. It sounds like you both think you'd get a tremendous amount of value from it. And I know she wants the homemaker because she had just told both of us she did. I go, but from your perspective, man, you've never spent this amount of money on knives before, and it's just a lot to sort of wrap your head around. It's not that you don't like Cutco or you don't think it'd be good or even worth it. It's just a lot to do when you haven't done it before. You know, am I hearing you right? Is that pretty fair? He's like, well, yeah, you know, it is. And I go, hey, dude, I totally understand. If I were you, I think I would feel exactly the same way. I said, but you know, just for a little bit of perspective, I said, you know, that homemaker said it's $12.73. I said, if y'all did it over the 5 months, I said, man, if you could swing $60-70 a week without just crushing the budget, I would really encourage you guys to just try it out, because here's what's cool. You're gonna have that 15-day trial. I go, and trust me, after a couple of weeks, you're gonna know if this was an awesome fit for your family. And I think it will be, but you'll both know, you're both gonna feel really, really solid about it. And I go, you're absolutely gonna know. And if it's not, if it was overkill, great, keep what you like, we'll refund you on the rest. It's really not a big deal. I go, but honestly, think about it like this. Imagine if I had said, you know what, hey, we have like a 12-month plan. If that homemaker set was costing you like $120, $130 a month, I go, that's not nothing, but just out of curiosity, you know, do you think you guys would get $100 worth of use out of this every month? And the guy's like, yeah, I mean, we would. And I go, there's no 12 plan. I go, but when you think about, you know, $100 a month for what you would get out of this, just, it's safer, it's more efficient, it's gonna save you time, it's gonna be a lot more fun to use, it looks amazing, you never have to shop for this stuff again. I go, over the next 10 years, you're talking about like $10 a month to enjoy this level of quality. I go, hell, you know, what's like $1,300 divided by forever? Okay, like I can't find the button on my calculator. And he just kind of laughs, but it's just bringing that confidence to them. I am sold myself. You know, I've got to be able to create that in my head before I can really convey it to them. And I even followed up and I said, in fact, just for fun, I held up my iPhone and I said, I see you have an iPhone too. I said, you know, I'm a big iPhone guy. Just out of curiosity though, I said, I spent a fortune on mine. What do you think you spent on yours? And the guy literally laughs and he's just like, oh, you stopped preaching, you started meddling. And I go, man, I just trust me, no stones, because I spent a fortune on this stuff. No stones from this side of the table. I go, but out of curiosity, what'd you spend? And he goes, oh man, I got the big ones at 512. I probably spent $1,400 with Apple Care and all that. And the wife's like, yeah. And I was like, you know, what did she spend? He was like, oh, it was another $1,200. And I was like, right, but the good news is you'll use those for like 40, 50 years, right? And you know, you got to say it like that. And they just laughed. They're like, no, Brian, I don't foresee us doing that. I was like, okay, but you've never spent money on one before. And he's like, no, we usually upgrade every year or two. I was like, great. And I go, and I'm not even laughing at y'all. I go, for us, I was like, we're like $4,000 deep in the last couple years on just iPhones alone. You know, you think about people, the amount of money spent. I'm not saying that you need that Cutco like you need your iPhone. I go, but honestly, we spend a fortune on things we use a lot less than that, and it's not going to last near as long. So if you can swing it, like I'm not trying to crush the budget, but if there's any any way you guys could swing, 60, 70 bucks a week, man, you'd have something to use forever, and I don't think you'll ever regret it. So knowing you got a couple weeks to try it out, man, what do you think? Can we do that? And I tell you what, just so you know I'm serious about earning your business, I already told you I'll do this year's for free. Let me also get you guys one of the gadgets. I'm gonna get you that peeler because that thing is awesome. I think you'd use it all the time, just so that way you know that I wanna be here for y'all, I wanna hook you up, I wanna be your Cutco guy going forward. And so what do you think? If we did that, I bought you an extra little freebie, could we just give it a shot? See it for a few weeks, see if you guys love it. So here's the deal. It's not so much just the words that I use. Like, the words are good, but the words wouldn't have mattered if I didn't have that confidence. It's that confidence that, number one, it's worth it. Number two, anyone I'm seeing that's qualified can afford it. And number three, you know what, if I do it the right way, I have the power to positively impact that and help them see the value and get what's gonna really serve their family. So bring that confidence. It's not good enough to have confidence in the product. Everyone does. Cut a penny and the guys in the Woodstock factory are sold. It's not enough to have confidence in yourself, although I hope you do. Have confidence in your own value and contribution. You gotta have confidence in the prices. You bring that to the table, your foundation is set.